It's a topic we talk about all the time, and the veterinary industry is working hard to correct this. Too many cats are not getting adequate veterinary care. Too many cats. What is it about cats? Well, part of the problem seems to be that cat owners are not realizing that cats do have medical needs, according to Dr. Mike Cavanaugh, CEO of the American Animal Hospital Association.
That's right. I wish I had the answer to that. I think some people view cats as sort of like an easy pet in that they adopt them and then they don't need to do anything. You know, they take care of themselves. And to an extent, they are easy keepers. You know, they're very happy living indoors and all that. But people just don't understand that they need ongoing preventive health care, just like a dog.
Part of the problem is that cats are predominantly indoors, and many cat owners think, okay, I've got an indoor cat, my cat is safe. Well, your cat is safer than being outdoors. However, it doesn't mean your cat can't get heart disease or kidney disease or cancers or a long list of potential problems. So cats, in fact, do require the same preventive care as dogs do.
And I've had these conversations, you know,
Yep.
they say, well, yeah, my cat's indoors only, and so they never ever go outdoors. Well, I mean, we'll sit out on the patio and they'll be out there with us and they just kind of wander around in our yard, but they're really not outdoors. Well, I'm sorry, but that is outdoors.
Exactly.
And then the person over here, you know, their view of outdoors is they never come inside. So, you know, you kind of have this whole spectrum. But even cats that are indoors only, you know, they may sit in an open window, you know, air comes through the screen, other pets can come around.
And just like dogs, cats do get fleas and ticks and heartworm and require protection. But you have to get them to the veterinarian in the first place. And that's where most people get stopped by fear, trying to get their cat into the carrier. Dr. Cavanaugh says there are ways to get your cat happily, or at least contentedly, to the veterinarian.
Absolutely. There are new options for different designs of carriers that make it easier. You know, you can have the top off, you can have the favorite blanket in there, and don't only get it out when it's time to go to the veterinarian. You know, you have it out there, and many times cats will sleep in those things. And so there are ways around that, and certainly I think today's veterinary practice teams are much more aware of the challenge of getting the cats in, and there's definitely a movement to try to help that, make that easier.
So your goal is to get your cat into the carrier, maybe even without your cat struggling. That is possible. Your veterinarian, meanwhile, is busy working on ways to make the veterinary clinic itself more of a safe haven for your cat through the fear-free movement in veterinary medicine or the American Association of Feline Practitioners' cat-friendly practices.
Yeah, the Fear-Free initiative is certainly growing quickly, and the whole idea is to make it so that you can get the cat from, you know, not only from the house into the car, but into the practice, you know, to have their veterinary care taken care of. So there's a component in each of those sections. You know, how do you get them from the living room to the practice? And then how do you take care of them while they're at the practice to make that as stress-free as possible, and then get them back home? The important thing is that they're being seen, their preventive care needs are being tended to. We don't want to only see them when they're sick. You know, many times you find something then. If you'd have known about it a year ago or 6 months ago, there's probably way more that you could have done.
Absolutely.
And people are afraid of the economics. I think prevention is always more economical than treating major disease processes.
Together, you and your veterinarian can make it easy enough for your cat to get to the veterinarian. And that will make it easier for your veterinarian to keep your cat healthy and happy for many years to come. Learn more at aaha.org. I'm Steve Dale.